In today's episode, I am going to be sharing with you the best XRP trade you have ever seen. I converted $1,000 and turned it into $21,000 in one single XRP trade. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my Bybit account, right? As you can see right over here, we have an amazing trade. Like, this is one of the greatest trades of 2021 as far as return on investment is concerned. So as you can see, right, this is my unrealized P&L. So let me just refresh the page one more time for all you skeptical people out there, because you guys might think I'm bluffing, because, you know, it's very unheard of, especially when it comes to investing and just getting to multiply your money. Making a 20,000 return on investment from a 1,000 investment is absolutely ridiculous, especially for, you know, traditional businesses. So this is one of the reasons why I really believe in cryptocurrencies, and I really think that a lot of small investors just like me with initiative can actually get to make a whole lot of money. So as you can see right over here, right, this is what I'm having as far as my unrealized P&L is concerned. And look at the most interesting thing here. My entry point was 22 cents. Remember when we experienced that particular drop of XRP? So as you can see, this is the XRP chart, which is on Bybit, right? Remember this particular phase right over here when we had this ginormous dump from 75 cents to around 18 cents? Ladies and gentlemen, I was preparing for my ultimate best XRP trade. So I actually got to like get in around here, and I was using 3x leverage, as you can see right over here, because this is a 3x leverage type of situation. And this is the quantity of XRP that I got. I bought around 3,323 XRP. Of course, I'm using inverse perpetual contract, and my liquidation point is 18 cents, ladies and gentlemen. So if you look at the current price of XRP, right, $1.32, and my liquidation is way around this particular area. This is where my liquidation is. So as you can see, right now I am far further away from my liquidation, because in order for the price to come back down to my liquidation, right, it has to drop about almost 86%, which is absolutely impossible this time around, because we obviously sort of came over, or rather overcame the bears right over here. This was the hardest resistance at around 65 to 75 cents. So from here, it is obviously going to be smooth selling, and it's just going to be price pumps after price pumps from this particular area. So anyway, as you can see, let me show you my balance, my total equity. And as you can see right over here, right, I'm obviously only invested in XRP, because this is where the value is. As you can see, this is 21,276, and in real time the price is fluctuating, because this is an actual trade. So I don't really know whether you guys can actually get to see this particular area. Okay, so this is the value that my XRP trade has turned into. This was only $1,000 a few weeks ago. I don't know, like a month ago. When did I really get to buy this? I entered here, which was on around the 1st to the 5th of January. So this is like literally a 3-month type of trade, and this is what I'm having. So let me just refresh the page for all you naysayers out there, because you guys might think that this is some type of manipulation. So the figures are right there. They are fluctuating. As you can see, as the price goes up and down, the figures are definitely fluctuating. And if you look at my balance, this is only XRP. I don't really have anything, because I had like a grand opportunity of getting to do what the opposite of people were doing. Because remember when the price of XRP was dropping down, you know, everybody was, you know, freaking out. Everybody was saying this is the end of XRP. XRP is going to be sort of destroyed by the SEC, and this is it for XRP. It's not really going to go anywhere. But I was doing the opposite, and my risk was very minimal because I only invested $1,000 into this particular trade. So if anything, if I had to get liquidated, right, it wouldn't really be a big deal because it's only like $1,000, So to me, the risk and the reward was absolutely crazy because I really got to I really got to sort of calculate everything. It dropped by over 60%. What were the odds of us dropping further? I mean, of course, I had like another probably 15% downside risk. And then from there, it was going to be like smooth selling. So these are obviously the trades that I really, really love. I love counter trading the crowd and just doing the opposite of what everybody's doing. So anyhow, now that you have seen that this has been probably one of the best trades that you have ever seen, right? And it is ongoing because I do not plan on closing this particular trade. I'm going to let it run because I did wait for it for like a very long period of time, and obviously I am very satisfied with the return on investment. Of course, I'm using a little bit of leverage. I don't really advise anybody to do leverage trading unless you guys know what you're doing, because it took me a while to like really get to grasp how leverage works, and just getting to sort of compare it with my liquidation point and all that good stuff. So I do not really recommend anybody trying to duplicate this, because I have a little bit of pointers that I usually look forward to, especially when taking these calculated risk. So to me, this was a very calculated risk. So let me just break it down as far as why I picked this particular trade, and why I decided to go into a 3x trade on a very minimal investment, which was obviously $1,000. But first of all, you have to understand the concept of what was really happening at that particular time. So as you can see right over here, right around the 2nd of November, we had a ginormous pump of XRP, right? And a lot of people really made a lot of money, and eventually we ended up falling and we went below the accumulation phase. So one of the things that you have to consider when it comes to investing in cryptocurrencies is you are most likely going to make a lot of money by sort of trading with a trend. Okay, trading with the trend. Let's say, for example, this particular level or period can be considered accumulation period. Okay, so there are going to be basically two phases. There's going to be accumulation, where the price sort of ranges in a particular area, and then it sort of breaks out either to the upside or to the downside. And when it comes to accumulation, the price usually breaks out to the upside. So that's accumulation. And there's also distribution. Distribution is where all the buyers have been exhausted and the price sort of drops down and starts creating sort of lower lows and lower highs. So those are basically the two phases. So there's accumulation and distribution. So when it comes to trading, in order for you to make a lot of money, right, when you identify that a particular coin is in accumulation phases, right, all you have to do is just invest, go long, buy that particular asset, because you know that when the accumulation phase is done, it's probably going to break out towards the upside. This was another accumulation phase right over here. What happened after the accumulation phase? It did break out towards the upside. This particular area here could be considered a mini distribution phase, and it did break out to the downside. And then again, accumulation phase happened. We ended up breaking towards the upside. So this can obviously be seen on the larger time frames as well. On the weekly, it's also the same deal. Accumulation phase, boom, breakout. Accumulation phase, boom, another breakout. So after the accumulation and the distribution phases are done, right, what usually follows thereafter are impulsive moves. There are usually impulsive moves to either the upside or the downside. If you are done with the accumulation phase, right, obviously impulsive moves towards the upside are going to sort of continue and pursue and just pretty much happen. So this is obviously what we obviously saw right over here. After the accumulation phase, right, what did we experience? Impulsive moves towards the upside. Okay, so after this particular distribution, so if we flip over to the daily, right, we can obviously see let's go back to the previous all-time high, last bull cycle. Okay, so after this particular distribution phase, we obviously saw impulsive moves towards the downside and people were obviously making money. So the moral of the story is, as a trader, you are supposed to identify what type of phase the markets are in. If you are in an accumulation phase, then you have to be preparing for your longs. If you are in a distribution phase, you have to be preparing for your shorts. So right now we are obviously done with the accumulation phase. We've been accumulating for years and months. Okay, so as far as XRP is concerned, right, as far as a whole lot of cryptocurrencies are concerned, right, all this particular action, it could be considered accumulation. Okay, so now we are going to begin sort of forming these impulsive moves towards the upside. So if you did the smartest thing, the right thing of getting to accumulate and buy these cryptocurrencies at extremely low prices during the accumulation phase, then you're obviously going to benefit and get to ride the impulsive moves. A lot of traders usually end up losing a lot of money because they are either late for the party and the price just ends up reversing on them. Okay, let's say for example somebody had to buy XRP during this second weekly candle on this impulsive move, right? Eventually they could have been wicked out like in a matter of 3 weeks. They would have lost their money. Okay, but the traders who were accumulating XRP around this particular areas, right, they obviously had a lot of time to sort of take their profits and just basically get their money and just get to benefit off of the trending market. So this is what a lot of people usually consider the smart money or the institutional traders. You guys can call them whatever you want, but these are basically the people who understand the dynamics of a market. So how was I able to sort of get to invest in XRP at a very, very cheap price of around 22 cents when everybody was, pretty much running away from XRP? It's because I understand the dynamics of the market, and I also go to like, sort of look at the risk and the reward in terms of the action that really happened before the accumulation phase here. So this is what we had, right? We had this particular accumulation phase, and then we had impulsive moves, and then later on, right after the SEC FUD, which I think was just sort of manipulation, because eventually the SEC didn't even get to like pursue the matter further as far as penalizing XRP and the XRP whatever company is concerned, Ripple Labs or whatever. Nothing basically really happened. So I really think this could be market manipulation. Okay, so we do not really care whether it's market manipulation, whether it is scientific manipulation or whatever type of manipulation. We do not care. All we care about is, can we make money? How can we make money, and how can we minimize our risk? This is one of the reasons why I really believe that risk management is one of the most important fundamental aspects of investing and trading in whatever traditional markets, cryptocurrencies, and all that good stuff. You need to keep your composure. You need to understand your risk and your reward. So getting back to this particular area, right? Boom, accumulation phase, impulsive move, and this particular distribution phase, aka manipulation. Look at what happened to the price. The price dropped down and it went below the accumulation phase. However, if you look at what happened here, right, it did significantly produce a lower, a higher low. Okay, look at this. All right, that was around 16 cents, and previously we had close to around 12 cents. So technically speaking, this was still a higher low, which is still very bullish. And due to the fact that we were obviously trading way below this particular trend line before the accumulation phase, right? This was absolutely a bargain. This was a very cheap price, and I was like licking my chops, and I was like saying, man, this is never ever going to happen anytime soon. So this is one of the reasons why I have to seize the opportunity and just basically make my moves, and using other technical indicators such as the visible range, right? So as you can see, this red line, right, it really shows me where the value is, where a lot of traders were pretty much exchanging, you know, where there was like a lot of trading back and forth in terms of, you know, the buyers and the sellers. So this is obviously a very significant area between 19 cents, well, anything below 20 cents all the way to around 12 cents. So this is a very, very good bargain as far as the price is concerned. And if you take a look at the time frame, right, so if I can only zoom this and pretty much get to expand it, you can see that this was obviously a week towards the downside on the 3-day, right? But eventually the price did stabilize. If you look at this doji candle right over here, right, the price did stabilize and it wasn't as volatile, you know. So this is one of the reasons why I didn't really get to buy when the markets were still volatile. I didn't really get in on this particular candle because I knew I had to like wait for the tide to sort of calm down and for the seas and the waters to stop shaking and all that stuff, so I can really have like a smooth selling type of situation. So this is one of the reasons why I really had to wait a little bit, because, you know, as a trader, I have to like get in at the best, fairest price and when the markets are pretty much stable. So this is one of the reasons why I had to get in on this particular doji candle. So if you guys know anything about price chart analysis, right, so a doji candle is a very good sort of candle that really gives you an insight in terms of the perspective of traders. Okay, so in this particular situation, right, we had an impulsive move towards the downside, and then boom, doji candle. There's indecision. Okay, so that really meant that these particular traders who were aggressively selling the market, right, they are sort of out of ammunition. They do not really have any more bullets to sort of propel the price towards more downside. And remember, previously we had an accumulation area phase, and this is one of the reasons why as soon as we went below this particular area, right, they couldn't really drive the price further down. So according to another doji that I got, right, I was like, okay, this is it. I need to get in. I need to make my move. I need to just jump in and just basically invest a $1,000 on a 3x, because I knew that if I invest $1,000 on a 3x, right, I have like a 30 to 33% liquidation area. So my liquidation area was around this particular area. So let me just do that once more. So my entry was around 22, right? So 3x is giving me like a 30% liquidation price, so which is around that particular area. Okay, so boom, that's where I was like, okay, let me just get in. We're already weak to the downside. It's highly unlikely that the price is going to continue going down, and if the price were to wick down, right, I was going to add another $1,000 in order for me to like drag my liquidation towards the downside. So I really understand this whole this whole situation sounds like gibberish to a lot of you non-derivative traders out there. You guys don't really understand, like, what the hell is he talking about? Liquidation 30%? Why does he have to like dollar cost average? Okay, I don't know how to explain it to you. So if you guys really need any more help from me, if you want to have, personal tutorials and just personal help from me beyond 10x, you can always email me. The email is going to be on the pinned comment section below. So if you guys need any trading help, right, if you guys really want to like master the art of using leverage, because leverage trading could be a very good tool and it could be a blessing or a curse. It depends on how you use it. For example, a gun could really save your life. it could also, destroy your life. If you just end up being angry at people and then just ending up shooting them, right? You would end up having life in prison. Okay, so this is how leverage trading is. Leverage trading could help your life. It could also destroy your life. There's always rules. There's always things that you need to put in place and all that stuff. So this is basically what I teach. And if you guys really are interested in becoming a phenomenal trader where you can turn $1,000 into 20,000, as we have proved right over here, because you can see my total balance equity. And if I had to close my trade right over here, this is my unrealized PNL. I'll probably get that money, but I'm just going to let it run, because I really believe that this particular 21,000 could turn into 200,000. If the price of XRP goes to $10, I'm probably going to be chilling on a $200 total equity trading account, and that is going to be the craziest trade. And I can't really wait to make a part 2 of this particular video, because I actually do this. Okay, so if you really want to get at me, please check the email in the description box below. Talk to me, and we're just going to be able to vibe and see how we can help each other. So that is as far as the best XRP you have ever seen trade is concerned. So I really hope that you got a thing or two in terms of accumulation, in terms of distribution, in terms of understanding where your liquidation price is, in terms of just understanding how market psychology works and how traders think. So I really hope that this was very helpful. And I'm sure a lot of you are saying, hey, give us an XRP price prediction. What is your XRP price prediction? So as you can see, the previous all-time high was around $3.40, right? And right now we are $1.36. So we are probably 200% aware or 160% aware, right? So for me, I don't really dwell much on the price prediction in the next coming 10 years or something, right? I just care about going to around the previous all-time high, because I really know that, look, the price of XRP previously was trading at the all-time high, right? The previous all-time high. So if we go back to that particular area, we are going to reevaluate. But a lot of people are saying that the price of XRP is most likely going to go to $10 or $5 or whatever. I don't really care about that. Right now, I'm making quite a lot of money. I'm very happy. And if XRP can do a 10x, if it can go to around $11, $12, that would be very amazing. So if you take a look at the market cap of XRP, right, 60 billion US dollars in comparison to the biggest cryptocurrencies, right? The biggest cryptocurrencies right now are Ethereum, Binance, and XRP. XRP is the 4th largest or biggest, most expensive cryptocurrency out there. So let's say, for example, the price of XRP, or rather the market cap of XRP, right, had to go to Ethereum's market cap, that would be 244 billion, right? So that would probably be a 3 to 4x from here, which is absolutely possible because XRP is currently dwelling at that particular price. So to be honest with you, I really think $10 XRP is absolutely possible at the peak of the upcoming bull run. So yeah, that's all I had to do today. I really hope that you enjoyed this one. This has been the best trade that you have ever seen with very minimal amount of money. $1,000 turned into $20,000 in less than 2 months or 3 months, and this particular trade is still going. The liquidation is very far away. I'm never ever going to get liquidated this time around, like during this particular bull run, because the liquidation price is around 18 cents, and this was a very good trade. I really pat my own back. Like on this one, beyond 10x, Muna, you did a very good job on this particular trade. So let me know, which trades have you ever done that really made you feel extremely proud? So obviously a lot of you don't really do leverage trading, right? So if, let's say for example, you bought an undervalued asset or cryptocurrency and then it did 100x in spot, please let me know in the comment section below. And do you know any undervalued cryptocurrencies that I can really get to invest in and just make like a 200x or even a 500x, because I really need to like get to multiply my money. So please let me know in the comment section below. It's been your boy Muna, aka Beyond 10x. Talk to you a little bit later. Bye, have a great time. Do not forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and please share this video, because it is possible to turn $1,000 into $20,000. You don't really need a whole lot of money. So let the people out there know that it is possible. You can use little capital and just make a whole lot of money out of it. So it's all about being smart. It's all about education. It's all about being exposed to accurate information. Otherwise, you don't really need a lot of money to make a lot of money nowadays. You only need the right attitude, the right mentality. Everything is possible. So it's been your boy Muna, aka Beyond 10x. Talk to you a little bit later. Bye.